New from 88 Films is The Devil Hunter. This is the second one of their movies that have come out with that little red sticker on the cover saying Video Nasty. It's one of the movies that was banned in the 80s and is now here, fully fledged in its original form. And again, just looking at the cover, I thought, cannibal movie, awesome. I'm into those kind of things. I'm willing to just dive into this. Came out in 1980, directed by Jess, Franco, a prolific filmmaker who has somewhere in the region of 150 to 200 film directing credits, which is absolutely crazy. And this is all about a kidnapped model. We see her at the start. This is someone that's having a great life, when suddenly she is kidnapped and for some reason taken to this island where there is a tribe living there who worship a cannibal god. They pray and bring this cannibal god to life, who goes about just killing people on the island, just this one specific person. And then you have this ex-Vietnam veteran who has been hired by the model's agency and backer to go and save her, bring home the ransom money if he can as well, just make sure everything's all right. So you have a kind of weird story that's going on here. You have these horrible people that have kidnapped the girl, including what I think is maybe the girl's mother, but I'm not 100% sure. So if somebody can set me straight on that, I'd appreciate it. You get the archetype hero who comes there to save the day. You get a little bit of cannibal nature, and you get a absolute bucket load of nudity throughout this movie, and it is rather gratuitous as well. Now it should be said, this is equal opportunity nudism, because there is as much male appendages as there is female throughout the movie as well, but it doesn't try to even have any pretense as to what it is. It's nakedness for the sake of nakedness. You know, there'll be somebody riding about chanting, calling on the god, when it'll just focal the camera right, it'll just zoom in to their groin, no reason whatsoever, just, you know. And that's probably why the reason was banned, because there is so much nudity in the movie, and it is of a gratuitous nature. It doesn't add to the story, it's just there to shock or to titillate, one or the other. If that's your kind of thing, fair enough. But the movie itself was, you know, actually pretty fun, pretty entertaining. I do kind of like these things, because the bad guys are so evil and bad, nefarious, horrible people. I'm interested to see how our hero is going to win out the day and take them down. It did have twists and turns that I wasn't expecting. You know, you feel as if the movie's going a certain path, and then all of a sudden they discover a boat, swim out there, take a little detour, have some exposition, and then continue the story. And it's just pretty much, you know, fun. You have some good gory moments. They're not realistic enough. The cannibal god literally looks like somebody that has ping pong balls covering his eyes with some slap makeup, but the direction is very deft enough that it doesn't hang about on this character. It doesn't languish on his face. You get glimpses and it cuts very quickly away, adding an air of mysteriousness to it, as well as not letting it linger on the makeup, which probably isn't as good as it could have been. This is one of those movies that I did actually enjoy. Could I recommend it? Well, there's one specific reason that I would. The extras on this disc are extremely sparse, but you don't have to have plentiful extras. If you have something that really rises above and beyond, it can elevate a disc. You know, this has it has subtitles if you want that, and it has one other feature, and that is Franco Files, a 48-minute interview, various talking heads, people who know Franco's work, just talking about him, his career, and some of his notable movies. For me, I'm not that big into Franco. I don't know enough or a lot about him, so I found this all informative, interesting, fascinating, and I walked out with a laundry list of movies that I will have to check out at some point. The movie was pretty good. The extra is outstanding. Together it makes a movie that is worth picking up if you missed this when it was out in the video nasty era and you want to check it out, then yes, it's worth picking up for that. But more often than not, it's the documentary that's with it that is just absolutely fascinating as well. And together it makes a package that I would recommend if this is the kind of thing that you're into and you want to visit all the video nasties that you may have missed or lost opportunity to see back in the time. This is another one to pick up and check out. I'd love to know your thoughts on the movie. If you've seen it, let me know in the comment box below, and I'll see you next time on Man vs. Film.